welcome back, my beloved. This is Anthony Powers here on Togetherness Media this evening. No matter where you're watching from, we love you for watching. We have a couple of guests. The next guest is my boy. You know, he's a piano teacher, he's a drummer, he's a guitarist, he's a singer, he's a father, he's a husband, he's handy with a toilet bowl brush. This is my man, Jason Farnham. He's going to be talking to us about finding unity through music. JJJ!
Anthony, how you doing? What an intro.
How are you doing today, brother?
I'm good. How are you?
Man, I'm divine. How was Halloween with the family?
It was fun. We just did a little, kind of a backyard kind of Halloween egg hunt, and it was fun. And then a few houses in the neighborhood did a little bit of and a friend of ours, their neighborhood, they did a little bit of like handing out candy, and one house was even given pouring beer for the adults, which was really nice.
Nice. Did you change
all socially distanced?
Did you change costumes a couple of times and circle back around for that house, or?
Yeah, well, I wore I was Robert Smith from The Cure,
Okay.
So I had the hair and the the lips and the eyeliner and the shirt and everything. It was kind of fun.
Nice. Did Halloween Henry make another? Did he make another performance? Do you do another performance?
No, well, just his piano lessons and stuff for now.
Mm.
I tried to get my other son Sam to come in and play with me for the one song, but he decided he'd rather watch a video. So
yeah, what you call it? yeah. We weren't able to meet his riser. So hopefully we'll
that's right.
we'll get him another day. So So this past week, as you know, as everybody knows, there has been so much division in our country, between families, between friends, between neighbors, between cities, states, and everything else because of this election. And one of the great powers of music is the unifying force of it. So I wanted to talk to you today about the unifying force of music and how powerful it is. And actually, you even have a song that speaks to this issue.
Oh, the Love Around the World?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I try to on my Facebook posts and Instagram posts. I mean, you could tell what my political leanings are, but I try not to post any political stuff because there's so much of it out there as it is. And so I try to put things out there that's music that everyone can enjoy. In fact, not the day before Election Day, but a few days before Election Day, I came in here and just turned on the camera and did like a Facebook Live just for people like my friends, whatever, just like, okay, everyone's anxious about the election. I'm just going to play some songs. And I just went through, some original songs. I went through some classical tunes. It just kind of like played for like an hour, and it was nice. And people were like, oh, I really needed this. Like, thank you, because it was kind of like take a break from the election and just kind of like listen to music.
Exactly.
Because music makes everybody happy.
Yeah, music makes the world go around. People make the world go around. Yeah, there's something about music, man. Like that. Like no matter, that beat doesn't have a political party. When that beat kicks in, it's about the party, not which party you belong to. It's about what party you're dancing at. You know what I mean?
Did you just make all that up on the fly? Those are good. That's good. Those are two good lines there. I might have to steal those. I'm just kidding.
Feel free. Feel free. I'll think of more. We'll share. Consider them gifted. Yeah. So speaking of gifts, you are such a gifted musician. And is there something that you would love to play for us today to take people's minds off of some of the chaos, some of the disarray, some of the hate speech, some of the turmoil that people have been toiling with throughout the course of this week?
Absolutely. I am going to play some stuff today experiment with some drum loops in the background. So I think it might be cool. Hopefully the
Nice.
sound is all right. But so a few years ago, I made a remix of this prelude by Bach. You know, it's the one that's kind of like the. So I made a remix and put a video up there, and it's just
that
footage.
takes me
I
back.
used footage. Yeah, I like that. It takes me Bach. And I use some footage of the space station, like footage from the International Space Station. You know, when you always see where it flies over kind of in fast motion, time lapse.
Oh, nice. That's far
and
out.
it shows like kind of the head going around, and so I used that, and it turned out really cool. So I'm gonna play that for you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull up the drums real quick, and then I will come back to the piano.
Come back to the piano. So my boy JF, he's gonna play some drums. He's gonna set up the drum loops. He's gonna be at the piano, and he'll be right back in a second. He's gonna bring it back. Yeah, Jay, you there yet? You know what we'll do? We'll play something real quick. That's Jay on all four. He did like a little multiplicity Michael Key thing, and he cloned himself just for that video. I'm not gonna say what he did with his clones afterwards because it may disturb some of our viewers, but yeah, it's not pretty. But anyway, we have the original Jason, the original JF, back in effect and ready to rock with us.
All right, here we go. Now this will just take a sec. Here it comes. Sorry, I should have said that was going to be fast.
Yeah. Nice, nice. That has me in the mood for a little debauchery, actually. Good thing it's
Did that come
it's
across
Friday
okay?
night. You said what?
Did that come across okay?
Yeah, that came
Mix?
great. That came great. Like, you go ahead and pat yourself on the back.
Oh man. You know what always annoys me, and I know it's how you pronounce his name, but when you're listening, like if you listen to the classical radio music station, and they're always like, "That was Johann Sebastian Bach." Like they always have to have the
Yeah,
yeah.
like they got something caught in their throat, you know?
Yeah. Exactly. It's like, just say Bach.
Yeah. Exactly. Which call it, don't be a Bach about it, just to say the name.
Yeah.
So question,
Yeah.
music, when you're teaching students, finding commonalities as far as what type of musics that they like help bring you closer to them, correct?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, like, and sometimes I'll what I like. We talked about like how I like the new wave stuff, like the Depeche Mode. If I have a new student and they're kind of like, I don't want to do classical. I want to do like I want to do like a rock song, and they've never really played before. I mean, obviously we'll start at the beginning, but those like that Depeche Mode song is a great place to start. And they usually, if they're like, who's that? And I say, well, try it out. And it's that because it's like chords, melody, and they can relate to that. But then a lot of times, they'll come up with a song that they really want to learn, and they'll be like, I really want to learn this blues song or whatever. So I may not have heard of it or be a fan of that song, but I'll go, and then I become a fan just from teaching it to them, if that makes sense. It's kind of fun. Yeah. Because it exposes me to music that I wouldn't have normally listened to.
Yeah. It's also fun, like, you ever in a place and like a song that comes on and just everybody just kind of starts singing the song or humming along to the song, people from all walks of life who wouldn't think that they would like even know the song, and and everybody just starts singing it, and it's such like a beautiful moment. And that's another thing they do at like a lot of sports events. That's one reason I'm not a Red Sox fan, but the Sweet Caroline and stuff that they'll sing at Red Sox games, with everybody singing in unison. There's something about when voices unite. And just the harmonies, when you hear and some people may not be able to sing good, but when everybody is singing together, it's just something about the way that the voices blend.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I mean, you mentioned stadiums. Another song that I think of that has that effect is, you remember that band, The Verve, and they had the song called Bittersweet Symphony, where they kind of stole the string part from the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
But it has that, dun 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 dun, and then it's such a good, with the rhythm and that, it's such a good song. It's like one of those where like everybody knows it and are like, oh, I don't know who this is, but I always love that song.
Yeah, and that was part of Queen's success, with We Are the Champions and stuff like that. Things that people can sing, things that people could sing together. Or after in LA, after the Lakers win, like that old song, I love LA. All that comes on.
Yeah. That's what's his name? That's like that Randy Newman, right?
Randy Newman.
Who does all the film soundtracks and stuff. Yeah, I like him. He's funny.
A song we were talking about, New Wave, just popped into my head. The Love Song by Cure.
Oh, yeah, I love that one.
Do you know that one by heart, by chance?
What's that?
Do you know that one by heart by chance?
I don't. I play along to it on the drums. It's not one of the ones I can pull out of my back pocket, though. I know the song, but I don't know how to play it right now.
I actually love Adele's cover too. That's one of the interesting things about music too, is that
I heard that once.
Yeah. The covers of songs can bring different genres together. Oh my God! So last night, for the first time in my life, I heard Ray Charles's cover of "A Ring of Fire."
Oh wow!
By Johnny Cash. It was some old special, and Johnny Cash introduced Ray Charles, and he sung and Ray Charles sung "A Ring of Fire," and I had never heard that song like that before, and it was.
Dang, I gotta look that up.
Oh my God!
Was it live?
Bro.
I mean, it was like a live recording.
Yeah, it was a It was a live performance of him singing "A Ring of Fire." You're like. And just like the way that Ray did it, it was just like spellbinding. And just seeing those two legends next to each other talking and joking. And, that's one of the powers of music, is that musicians from all genres, from all walks of life will come together and they'll just respect the hell out of each other's talent. Yeah. And it's one of the few places where there is a meritocracy first, what's that, that old Ebony and Ivory song,
I thought of that the other day. That was wasn't it Stevie Wonder and Paul McCartney?
Yeah, Stevie Wonder and Paul McCartney. Ebony and Ivory, let together in perfect trick for everybody out there. If you do your neck like this while you sing Stevie Wonder songs, you'll actually be able to sing the Stevie Wonder songs better. Don't know why. Don't know why.
I like that.
But true
You must know
story.
something. How
Yeah.
come that song was so cool, but I feel like it needs to be brought back again. Like I'm surprised no one's done. I mean, are you aware of a cover of that song? I've
You know,
never
I
heard
am
one.
not aware of a cover of that song. With like the lyrics, which ebony and ivory, live together in perfect harmony, side by side on my piano. If keyboards do it, why can't we? And
Yeah,
we both know people are the same. Everything, like we forget that people are the same. And another example of music bringing people together is "We Are the World." Like,
yeah,
yeah, "We Are the World" was such a huge movement. Like all these musicians coming together for like one cause, all like from all walks of music, everything from hard rock to country to hip hop to pop to soul, everybody coming together, singing, putting down their egos, even if they didn't have solos, even if they didn't
yeah.
have a part where they completely shined, just to be there amongst all those other musicians, uh, harmonizing, living in harmony, and working towards the harmony of the world. Speaking of harmonies and harmonizing, are you ready to tickle the keys? Are you ready to tickle that ebony and ivory for us?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm going to play another song for you. This one is called One Way Ticket to the Stars. And I wrote it a few years ago, and it's another instrumental, but it has the drum loop, so I'm going to start that up.
Perfect.
Here we go.
He's about to rock. JF on the keys. JJJ, I see you, brother. I see you. Man, once again, it was a pleasure having you on the show, rocking with
Thanks for
us.
having me.
Man, thank you. Thank you. You want to tell people where they can find you?
Absolutely. JasonFarnham.com or Instagram, Jason Farnham Music. It's a good place. Instagram's fun. I try to take cool photos of instruments and stuff.
Nice.
Put them on.
Oh, and we got to thank Petra for allowing Jason to play her today
Petra!
as well. Yes. Petra the piano.
It's our sponsor for today, Petra.
Yes, exactly. All right. Thank you, brother. Love to the family, and we'll see you next week.
You too. I look forward to it. Have a good weekend, buddy.
You too, brother. So that was Jason Farnham. Man, we have coming up, we have a little bit of music from France. And on the other side of that, we have a treat. We got my boy, Mr. Moto House. Stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this conversation. Definitely not. Call your friends. Tell them about it.